Martell, you just don't know how to keep the gig going.
I killed that whole scene. I killed it.
In spite of himself, he just cannot contain himself enough to get through this whole era of him and SHEREE.
I killed that whole scene. I killed it.
So Martell has been doing the interview rounds. He's done Dish Nation. He has done some of the shows in Atlanta. And so, rightfully so, I mean, the man does need to be going out there and doing the interviews. I wonder if he's charging the folks. Anyway, so he is doing the interview circuit to promote either Love and Marriage Huntsville or the fact that he's going to be on the new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta because, you know, he's dating SHEREE. Now, honestly, I feel like, yes, this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to maximize the moment. Otherwise, why do all of this? You know, why do all of this gallivanting with SHEREE if you're not gonna promote it, right? Okay, so there's that. So he's been doing the interview rounds. Now, during one of the interviews, specifically with the Dish Nation folk, okay, he told them that Kenya Moore was lying about him DMing her.
She was lying to me. I was in the DMs.
So let's get into it. So as you guys know, on the upcoming episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 15, episode 1, Kenya is gonna tell SHEREE
he trying to DM me.
Now, a lot of you guys have pointed out something in the comment section. A lot of you guys were like, well, why didn't SHEREE find out this information from Kenya during last season's reunion, round about the time that, you know, she was flexing on the reunion, you know, talking to Martell and passing the phone round. Y'all remember that? So in my opinion, I'm like, somebody pointed it out in the comments that was like, yo, why didn't Kenya say something to SHEREE then? Why wait until the new season? So Martell says it was a lie that he DM'd her to try to get with her. But it was not a lie that he did DM her.
Damn, I did. Scandal.
So he is saying that she made it seem like it was like 6 months ago. But I'm assuming if we're talking 6 months ago, then we're talking about the time period when they had started filming, which would have been around the same time that Real Housewives of Atlanta was starting to film again. So I don't know about this timeline, because he then says that he DM'd her, but it was to thank her for some positive words that she had said during an interview with Carlos King.
Thank you so much, I guess, for your praise or whatever she said when she was interviewing with you, Carlos.
So he says that happened 2 years ago. So I was looking on I was like, was it on the Carlos King podcast? Because I was like, I don't see the episode with Kenya Moore, but I definitely feel like I remember them having a conversation, unless my memory is incorrect. But I was like, was it 2 years ago? I cannot honestly recall. So y'all let me know in the chatterization if that was the case. But he's saying that he won't ever try to get with Miss Kenya Moore. It wasn't like that, okay? That's what he say. But I guess we're going to have to wait until we see the episode, and then we're going to have to judge for ourselves. Now, the other side of this situation is that I just find to be crazy. And it's sort of, I mean, it's not crazy because it depends on how you roll with your situations. So if you guys notice on Real Housewives of Atlanta, the new episode, when we got that preview, SHEREE makes it seem like, oh, yes, you know, me and Martell, you know, I'm open to love and I like to lay up on that body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. Okay, and the camera showing all the bodies and stuff. And, you know, when he talks about her on Love and Marriage Huntsville, he makes it seem like they just friends. And during the interview that he did, courtesy of, I think it was Fox Atlanta, and I saw this on Gossip of the City T. I'll put the link in the description. But they basically captured him saying that, oh, they just friends.
And now we're really good friends. And now we're really good friends. We're friends. We're friends.
So it felt to me like she went around claiming him, but he not really claiming her.
KANDI.
And then the other thing that just chaps my butt, okay? It burns my biscuits. This annoyed me to no end because I'm like, bruh. He kept talking about how he killed those scenes on Real Housewives of Atlanta.
That's why I killed that whole scene.
He killed those scenes. Yeah, I killed that scene. Like, you can't even hide your excitement about being on this show. It does make it seem like it's all for show. Like, it's all just a prop. Who runs around talking about, yeah, I killed that scene? Like, no. Like, if you were you in the moment? Were you really living this? Or were you just there as a prop and had to have something to do? Yeah, I killed that scene. I just hate when people talk like that about reality TV because I feel like it makes us feel like we are like just fools for watching and really trying to, you know, at least have some kind of, I don't know, like some fleeting notion that it might be real. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason I feel like it undermines the work that people put in for these types of shows for you to then go around and say, yeah, I killed that scene. It just sounds like you just run around bragging about being so happy about being on Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's like, bro, you got your own show. Like, you got your own show. Literally. So it just kind of was like weird to me. And the final thing that feels weird to me, and it may not be a weird thing, it's kind of like, was it an unfollow type situation, or was it that they never followed each other? But when you look online, as again pointed out by our friends over at Gossip of the City T, they don't even follow each other. So it's kind of like interesting to me. Now, granted, he only followed like 10 people on his Instagram. So I guess she ain't make the cut.
Scandal.
They say she's just a friend, but they say she's just a friend. Oh, SHEREE, you ain't got what he needs. So I'm like, what's the tea here? Like, y'all couldn't upgrade the package to get the social media package for this thing that y'all doing right here up on this show. I mean, like, at least like give us some clues to make it real. Now, granted, not every couple follows each other on social media. Now, I don't know that many that don't, but it sounds like to me she think they one thing, although she ain't. It's coming across real cockamamie. Real cockamamie. Side note, I got a tattoo, so it's covered up right now. But yeah, it's giving real cockamamie, and it's giving real annoying to me because I'm like, dang, at least fake it until you didn't got to the end, at least until your episode didn't air. Cause now I feel like at least I do feel like I had never really felt like it was all that real to begin with. But now I feel like, yo, you just doing this to like get a look on Housewives of Atlanta.
That's why I killed that whole scene.
Well, why? When you got your own show. You got your own show. I don't know. It just frustrated me to no end, so I had to come on here and talk about it real quick. You know, much love to both of them because I want them to both get their paper, you know what I'm saying, and be successful and all that stuff like that. And it's despite how I talk about them, yo, I do root for Martell. I do root for SHEREE. But I'm just like, y'all gotta get this thing together, okay? And when you go out and do these interviews and you talking about your time on Real Housewives of Atlanta, yeah, you know what? I went to go support SHEREE. You know what I'm saying? I'm there to support her, whatever she needed. I really care about her a lot. We'll see where this thing going. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what the future holds? That's the language that you should be using. Not, I killed that scene. Yeah, I killed that scene. Oh yeah, she just a friend. She just a friend. Cause you got her out here looking crazy. Anyway, y'all let me know how y'all feel, how y'all think. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the Love and Marriage Huntsville review that'll be out tomorrow.
That's why I killed that whole scene. I killed it.